Welcome to Introduction to Modernization from Microsoft Services. What is the Modernization Solution? The Modernization Solution is a comprehensive approach to move applications and infrastructure to an enterprise-ready cloud, as well as to optimize and modernize once in cloud. Various business events are typically triggers for opportunities to modernize. For example, business innovation requiring new digital capabilities at speed, getting out of the business of owning and maintaining data centers, security protections of business assets and customer data, as well as unsupported legacy systems. The modernization landscape offers many options to move applications to the Microsoft Cloud, including the move of foundational infrastructure, migration of servers, migration of legacy workloads involving an upgrade of them along the way, databases, security and identity modernization, Azure workloads, containers, operations, and application modernization. The migration strategy has three main approaches. The first is lift and shift, with no application changes, existing servers and container images are migrated. Next is cloud optimized. This is taking advantage of Azure services with minimal application changes. Finally, we have app modernized. This is where applications have been architected for the cloud. Typically involves being modernized, refactoring, or rewriting those applications to get to that state. A successful migration strategy often blends lift and shift, cloud optimized, and app modernized approaches. Each of these different approaches have various benefits, and different systems typically fall into appropriate buckets to align to each of these. Lift and shift migrations, those can be used in rapid data center exit, mergers and acquisitions, divestitures, or just systems that don't require a full-blown modernization to really see the value. This is going to be the lowest cost and lowest duration from a migration standpoint for those particular systems. Next, we have a cloud optimized approach. This is going to be in the middle in terms of cost and duration, and typically initiatives that are led by a need of productivity and agility improvement are going to fall into this bucket. Finally, we have applications that should be aligned to an app modernized approach. These are strategic initiatives, enabling innovation, areas that are going to see the largest benefit from taking on that approach. This is going to be the highest cost and longest duration, but has potential to have additional value. Again, a successful migration is typically going to blend aspects of all three of these in order to be successful. Business events that typically trigger opportunities to modernize have different approaches depending on what the customer goal is. For example, customers that are prioritizing business innovation requiring new digital capabilities are typically going to take on a more app modernized approach, take the largest advantage of the cloud platform. Getting out of the business of owning and maintaining data centers, however, typically has more of a lift and shift type of approach to lead with velocity and quickly getting out of that existing environment before data center leases or outsource agreements expire. Customers that prioritize security protections of business assets and customer data, they typically have a good mix between lift and shift, cloud optimized, and a little bit of app modernization. Customers that have unsupported legacy systems, and that's the primary driver, they're typically going to be focused around cloud optimized first with some systems that may be app modernized. This is due to the change of not being able to maintain the existing OS or application. So a lift and shift approach doesn't make sense because it doesn't fix the issue of unsupported legacy systems. Why Microsoft Services for modernization? Microsoft Services has a proven approach, whether it's lift and shift, application modernization, or anything in between. We have a proven approach that's been used across many customers worldwide to achieve results. Additionally, Microsoft Services has scale. We have a repeatable and scalable delivery team, blending consulting and a modernization factory team, which consists of Microsoft and partner specialists that are focused on the specific workloads that a customer is looking to modernize. Agility. Access to the Microsoft product groups helps make sure we're on the cutting edge of technology and helps us use rapid design development methodologies. And finally, security. Security across devices, apps, and infrastructure is a fundamental part of our approach and built in inherently around the entire process end to end. If you're ready to take the next step to a modern enterprise, we can get you started today. To learn more, consult with your account team. And for more information, please visit the URL displayed. Thank you for viewing this presentation.